My name is Cody, formerly known as Jane the Ripper. I play roller derby for the Ypsilanti Vigilantes. Roller derby is a bit of a mashup between hockey, football, rugby, and a little bit of like the movie Mad Max The Thunderdome. Originally, it started out as a sport of women skating laps on roller skates. They started hitting each other to get advantage, and before you knew it, it turned into a full contact sport. When the whistle blows, it's up to the jammers to get past the opposing team's blockers, and whichever jammer breaks out of the pack, they call it the pack because it's essentially just a huge mosh pit of like blockers. Whichever jammer gets out of the pack first gets designated as lead jammer. The lead jammer has the ability to call the jam off at any point. So with that ability, that's when you get into locking down points. So now that lead jammer has lead, they have to make a lap and then pass the pack again, past that mosh pit of blockers. For each opposing blocker or opponent that they pass, they get 1 point. There's a lot of risks. I mean, in any sport, I mean, we're really not as like well padded as like football or like hockey players. We have helmets, which is great, but I mean, like a bigger risk is most likely like broken ankles. That's like one of the biggest ones. You know, it's easy to get tripped up on someone else's foot and break your ankle. You know, bruised ribs is another one. Concussions, you know, since you're on wheels, like you get knocked out and fall on your head. You know, like it's not too rare to see like, you know, blood or like a broken bone in like a tournament. I first heard about roller derby from a friend of mine I worked with in a grocery store. We were both in high school and she was playing for the juniors. And I had kind of like heard about it. You know, obviously I think when Whip It came out, that movie with Ellen Page, the movie Whip It really spread a lot of publicity, which is good because I think that, you know, kind of helped. So I'd already known about it through that, and meeting this girl that played roller derby, you know, it's something I'd always wanted to aspire to. So I eventually just looked it up in my area one day and was lucky enough to have a league, you know, the Ann Arbor Roller Derby, Ann Arbor Derby Dimes, that I could join and get started with. So nicknames definitely can be assigned to you if you like play a sport and you're known for something certain, or play off of your name, you know. My nickname is Jane the Ripper, and I decided to go off of it because I am kind of one of those people that are really fascinated by serial killers and true crime. So the idea of making what was typically a male serial killer, there's a theory that it was actually a female, and like just, I don't know, it's a brutal serial killer, you know? And when you translate that into the play, you know, you can say, oh, like Ripper, and I rip through people when I play the sport. I see actually there's been a lot of talk about where derby is headed as far as like its place in like the like global sports like syndicate, I guess. Recently, last year, the international playoffs were actually broadcast on ESPN, which was like a big deal because we've had people tell us that it's not a sport before because it's not on ESPN. What surprised me the most about derby is actually the amount of just like camaraderie and like kind of just like community in there. I mean, it is like not just a sport. Everybody is like leaning on each other. I've seen people go out of their way to like bring food or cook for someone when they're injured and bring it to their house, or, you know, help someone out with like babysitting. It's, you know, everybody is like looking out for each other. I mean, that's not the same with every league, but that's really what shocked me when I joined my league, just the amount of care. Yeah, it's definitely inclusive. Like we try to, all walks of life, doesn't matter who you are, you know, if you want to be a part of derby, you know, we have a spot for you.